everybody, welcome to my little corner of the internet where over here we like to put too much makeup on and just have fun. If you want, that is my Instagram, that is my Twitter, you can go and check them out. Today, as you can see by the title of the video, you can never make a video a surprise because you have to put a title on it. Today, anyway, I'm going to be doing the makeup, full face of makeup that only begins with the first letter of my name, which is M. I figured I could use MAC, Maybelline, Morphe. I was gonna try and slip Makeup Revolution in there, but when I looked at their site, they are just like Revolution Beauty, not Makeup Revolution. So like, it's really annoying. So yeah, we're gonna kind of stick with MAC, Maybelline, and Morphe. MUA as well, maybe. I think it was Nikki Tutorials that started this. You can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it was her. So yeah, we're just gonna throw some makeup on, and I'm starting off with no makeup on because this could be a disaster. I actually tried to film this yesterday and it was a disaster. I used a specific palette that I actually don't like. So today I've picked out a couple of palettes I think I will like. I'm going to start off though with the Morphe, what is this called? The concealer. And I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow base. What I was saying was, I tried to do this yesterday. I used this concealer as an eyeshadow base and I actually really liked it as an eyeshadow base. Gotta say, I never really reach for this concealer. It's just one of those ones that sits in my drawer. I've got quite a lot of street noise. I'll try and like not film when it's really noisy outside. I feel like I've got kind of lucky with what brands I can use because you know me, well if you do know me, you know I like a Morphe eyeshadow palette, you know I like Maybelline, you know what I mean? So I feel like I am quite lucky. Now that I've got concealer on like my eyelids, I put a tiny bit underneath. The rest of my face looks terrible. I want to do like a colour explosion, I feel, because the palettes I picked, and I want to do something kind of winged out, and I'm going to try the tape method just because I might do a wing, because I never do a wing ever. Right, how do you match it up? So that's the thing. Who knows if it matches? I have on my desk my James Charles and my upside down 39S. These shadows might have names. If they do, I don't know them because I don't have the name sheet. This is just the deep matte purple. Just kind of pulling that along the tape. Just building this up. It just goes on like just ever so slightly patchy. Just think it's because it's a like really deep purple, so I'm not holding it against it. And I'm just gonna run just here. It's kind of more raspberry colour. I think these are like my favourite tones of eyeshadows. These are like raspberry pinks. How do I make this blue and yellow as well? Oh, maybe I should have done like a rainbow, like one half warm, one half cool. Oh well. Do I go in with blue now? How could I blend blue into pink? I'm not skilled. I'm going to try blue. Okay. This could be a disaster. I don't know. Or maybe just a test of how well I can actually blend. I guess they're kind of mixing where they're meeting and just creating like a purpley tone, which would make sense. To be honest, I haven't studied colour theory in a very long time. I was like crouch, like an ogre when I'm doing my eyeshadow. Why can't I just sit up straight and do it? It's impossible. And then the yellow. I can't remember if I liked this one or not. Alright, yeah, whilst we're here, I'm just gonna put some black down here, just on this outer corner. I'm gonna have to do something like super sparkly as a cut crease, like really dramatic. Cautiously optimistic at this point that this could work out, you know? And yeah, I'm just gonna go around the palette now, and I might just dip ever so slightly into my 39S as well. I'll just grab like these matte pinks, this kind of lighter purples down here, and just like blend around the edges. Might have to find a slightly different palette for my blue and yellow. We'll see. I can never make like cute Instagram edits of doing my eyeshadow because I'm always like down here. I I've kind of been sitting here stressing and I was going to cheat and kind of use my Mitchell Beauty Bay palette because it began with M, but technically it's Beauty Bay. And then I remember I have the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy. I don't really like this palette. I'm just going to use like this matte blue, this really light pastel blue, because that's going to be perfect for blending this bad boy. Is it perfect for blending it out? Is it doing anything? I think this palette just misses the mark for me personally, just because, I don't know, I did really want it, but I don't know, it's just not doing the most, is it? I'm just like dipping into like all of the different colours that I'm using and just popping them more on. I'm just going to mix the yellow and the James Charles with white just to pastelize it, and they'll bring that more. See, that's better. So when I put my cut crease on, I don't want my yellow to completely disappear. Touch more blue, and then I'm just going to run off camera and cut my crease just for time, because I think I've been doing this for quite a while already. We've still got all of the base to do. Right, I'll be back in a second with my crease cut, and then we'll throw something real fancy on as the cut crease. I just did this eye off camera just because I was playing and I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but actually, okay, 35i, yeah, has some good shimmers in it, that is what I'm going to say. Really nice shimmers in it, actually, like really interesting colours. So I'm going to take this one first and then this beautiful green. Now I think about it, actually, I think that's why I bought this palette, was because the swatches of the shimmers were just so stunning. I should put this like white one at the front. I'm just using it dry, by the way. I would really have liked to go in with like Stila or my Barry M's, you know, my nice liquid eyeshadows, and really pump this up. But actually I think this is very effective, and it's just some shadows that begin with M. Use this stunning green now. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, the differences like between these two shades. I think it might be a tiny bit. I love it, actually. This green shimmer is probably my favourite in the whole palette. It's literally gorgeous. And then I'll use this like purple at the bottom. Where am I? This one here. For this outer corner. And then just a couple of matte purples from the James Charles, just to blend into this outer corner. Going somewhere. I don't think I have a liquid liner beginning with M. Yeah, this part is super not beginning with M, I'm sorry. I'm going to use Benefit Roller Lash. I'm just going to put on a wing because I just think it'll be nice. Ah, fudge. Right, let's do the satisfying part, and then I'm going to try and clean up that mess. Oh, where am I? Oh. Are you ready? Very sharp, tiny little bit there. I can clean that up easily. Let's move on to the base. I don't have a primer that begins with M, like a brand beginning with M. I don't have Maybelline, Morphe, MAC. No, I don't, I really don't. So I moisturised foundation, Morphe Fluidity, and because I never really reached for this, I thought I would reach for this because I actually quite like this foundation. I'm actually going to mix F1.10 and F1.50 because I find the undertones of this foundation line very strange. This won't match me, but we'll give it a go. I think this will be okay once I've got all my powders and stuff on. Yeah, I like this foundation. Talk about coverage. Wow. It's literally maximum coverage of me, which is always welcome. This neck of the woods. If they kind of jiggled their shade range about, I would like it a lot more. because I honestly can't find a shade that actually matches me perfectly. Does it feel lightweight? No. Does it look natural? No. But am I a cake face? Yes. And so suits me fine. I actually made the perfect amount on the back of my hand. And then I'll just use the concealer that I used to prime in C125. It's actually bizarre how good my skin looks because I've got no primer on. Not that I swear primer actually does a whole heap, but my e.l.f. one does. I would not wear this foundation on a daily basis just because it does feel quite heavy. I don't feel like it looks cakey, but it does look quite mask-like. But if I had like a night out or something and just wanted to look flawless in a dark room, I'd go for this. But if you want that flawless look, I mean, come on, come on. And actually my pores look great. I think my skin looks excellent actually. It just looks real smooth, I think. I'm going to use my Morphe Brightening Pink. This is the Bacon Set powder. I really, really like this. And the slight pink hint just looks great under my eyes. Pink looks really good under my eyes for brightening, as the name would suggest. But just for a bit of change up, make things a bit more exciting, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder on the rest of my mug. This is in NW20. This actually offers coverage as well as Zeb setting. I think it's actually a powder foundation and it's ever so slightly too dark for me, so I'll take it down my neck. I really don't need more coverage, but hey ho. When in Rome. Oh man, I look like I've used fake tan. This is so dark compared to my arm. But my one in NC15 is almost run out. We'll be back in a couple minutes, we'll wipe this off and carry on because I've been filming for so long. Guess who's back? I actually didn't go anywhere, didn't eat a bagel. Nope, 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 gotta save my food. That under eye is definitely brighter than the rest of my face, which is what you want when you're baking, as well as setting. I'm eating the powder. For setting spray, I don't think I have any Maybelline ones. Oh, I do have MAC. Let's use MAC. Will we use MAC? Let's use MAC because I never ever ever use my MAC Fix Plus. I got this ages ago, MAC's Fix Plus Pink White. You shake it and it's like pearly pink. And also, just so you know, Primark is released dupes of MAC Fix Plus. This is the watermelon one, picked up yesterday. I'm gonna test that in a video. Okay. I don't know if I've ever used this, maybe once. It smells nice. That has quite an aggressive spray on it, doesn't it? Oh, I've got blobs. Blobs everywhere. Oh, but it smells nice and all the big guns use it, so it must be good. I do just love a spray. It makes me feel good. I've got the Morphe one as well as a backup in case we use that. For contouring, we are going back to Morphe, as my brother calls it. This is the Highlight and Contour Palette 8L. There we are. I'll probably use this shade here to contour and this one here for my nose. I don't really reach for this just because I've got so many other contour palettes I actually adore, and this one's just okay. But I actually don't have a MAC contour or Maybelline or MUA. Oh no, that's annoying. I was going to cream contour with this MUA concealer and I forgot. We're going like heavy, heavy, heavy glam today. Like, how much makeup can Melissa put in her face? More makeup. Surely she's done. She can't possibly put more on. Oh, she's adding another layer. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want to do today. Stripey. The old schnozzcumber. Let's see if we can actually do it all right today. Probably the worst time in the world to blow on your brushes. Did a better job than I did last time. Please agree with me. For bronzer, I have my Maybelline City Bronzer. I actually really like this. I find that I use this quite a lot. I just don't really feature it on camera, I'm not sure why, but whenever I'm like going somewhere I always take it with me. Mine is in the shade Medium Warm 250. solid bronzer. For highlight, I think I'm going to use my MAC just because my skin is quite a lot deeper than it usually is. As you can see, I bought this ages ago. This is MAC Beaming Blush. I think it was Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I think it's technically a highlighter. It's a very like pinky peachy gold, but I think because my skin is darker today, I might be able to get away with it. And it saves me using my very pale Maybelline one. I'm not sure if I've ever actually used this before or just like swatched it sometimes. Very golden applied to the face. Very pretty though, right? I've just thought I could use Milani as well. What I might do, just because that one is dark, is go in with my Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme. This is in Diamond Glow. I'll use this to like the centre of my face. Very cool toned compared to the MAC. Very glowy. Look at it. Since I can use Milani, I'm going to use Milani Coral Cove. This is a blush I really need to repress. It's absolutely stunning, the most beautiful coral, probably one of the most beautiful blushes in my collection. I'm scared of using it because it will break. Well, it's already broken. It like crumbles out of the pan though. It's all broken as well. My brush always picks up too much. But it is such a gorgeous colour. Oh, stunning. That's blush. And then I'll use my Morphe Setting Mist. More as a hydration layer rather than like to set my face. Best mister in the whole industry. Fight me on that. Is it the best setting spray? No. Best mister though. I'll go throw lashes and brows on and then we'll come back. Probably do my under eye, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to use like the same bunch of shades underneath because I wasn't feeling particularly adventurous with my lower lash line. So just like purple, then blue, then yellow, you know. I'm trying to avoid fallout because actually this James Charles palette does have quite a lot. Like this particular shade of blue just keeps getting lost with whatever else I'm doing. And then I'll take the 35i and the pale white shade at the front of the cut crease inner corner. Perfect for this. And then there's actually like a pale shimmer yellow just beside it. I didn't say I'll put over the yellow that I've already done. Just like that. White liner in the waterline. This is the Kat Von D one. Very good pigmentation. Mascara. And then just because I felt like I've cut a really simple lash, like in a third, I cut like a third off of it, and I'm using it as a wee bit of a lower lash. You need to use like the lash that would go on top on your other eye, on the bottom on your other eye, because it needs to like swing out that way, not that way. I've got quite a few lip options. What on earth is that? Ew. I'm going to use my Maybelline Super Stay. This is in the shade 10 Dreamer. Not my favourite shade, but I don't want to go nude and I don't want to go bright pink. So I'm going to kind of meet myself in the middle. Put this one on. I feel like this colour goes pretty well with this look. I don't want to do nude, that's the thing. I like these because the formula is super bomb proof, but also because the applicator is really pointy, so I don't need to use a lip liner when I use it. If I don't know what earrings to wear, I just put hoops in because they make me feel like that. So given my track record with challenges, it's terrible. I have filmed so many that I've then edited and not uploaded because they're just always trash. I think this was really successful. I think I would do this look as like a proper tutorial. I think the palettes all worked really well. Yeah, I'm really happy. I do think I got quite lucky with M. And if you think that you got lucky with the first letter of your name, let me know what it is down below and what brands you can use. So yeah, that's it for me today. I've got to go film 2 other videos. Let me know what you think of this look. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below and subscribe. What you think to do in it. That's it. I'm going to piss off and I hope I'll catch you all on the flip side.
I got you wrapped around